Hello and welcome to the first round. We are gonna keep this, although, not having an exorant is pretty shitty here, to be honest. Especially if our opponent is actually playing a red deck, but it seems that he isn't. Or he actually is, but... Wait, what? He mulliganed to 6 and did not play a land on his second turn. So that's pretty good for us, if we can play then this into this into this, destroy out non-land permanents. Wait, what? How on earth did it suddenly have a second land? Did I miss that? Did I not see him play that? Wow. So Boris Reckoner can't trade with a Serendip Efreet. Plus that can gain first strike. So maybe I don't really want to trade her there. Flametongue Cabo is a good one. It's actually pretty annoying that I did not manage to... Wow, Treachery into Vraska seems pretty good. To get a Signet up until now. So this Signet is pretty shitty at this point. Like, if we had it earlier, we would have been able to play Tezzeret. But now next turn, like, we'll be taking 7, falling down to 10, assuming my opponent doesn't play anything more. We then play Treachery. Oh, Johnny Vengeance. That's brutal, man. So we can kill the Johnny Vengeance, fall down to 3 then. Because we can't play Treachery. Oh, we can play Treachery, and what am I saying? So Treachery this. Cancel. Oh man. So we want to use this. And Treachery this. Then untap these 5. We can bounce this if we want to. Okay. But I don't think we want to. So untap 5 lands. Play Vraska. But then if we play Vraska, it's gonna die to the Kabu attack. Like all the time. And then we play Cloudskate, which is that great against the Kabu. We could also play Cloudskate, bounce this. He replays it. Keeps this step down. We play Tezzeret, animate, kill this. Yeah, that seems okay as well. If he replays it and shoots Cloudskate, attacks me for 4, we still have solid game. So we obviously bounce this. I think we have to, because we wanna, bouncing this seems pretty shitty. And now he can keep this step down though, which is probably the biggest play in his end. Like, obviously replay a Johnny. I would kill the Rifting Cloudskate, but that's not a given. He could definitely just keep Woodland Cemetery tap down, but I think if he does that, then he's losing so much pressure. Like, I would shoot this, attack me, then I can kill this, play Vraska, kill this. Oh, he keeps that tap, that's fine as well. For me, that is. So, I mean, trading there is a-okay in my book. Because now Vraska will just eat everything up. So we play another Signet. We use this. We use this. We play Vraska with this. And destroy our non-land permanent. So now we have a Desert for next turn, animate one of my artifacts. We still have Vraska around, which he probably wants to kill somehow. And we are still at 10, which is okay. It's not the best of life totals, but we are gaining control here. So he is incinerating Vraska, I think. Yeah, he is. Okay, that's fine. I think we want to keep this around, just to be able to give the Boros Reckoner first strike. So we'll make this a 5/5. I don't think it's necessary. If you attack with this, then next turn we have lethal, right? Yeah. So this basically presents a clock for next turn, which is why I did it this way. He still has 4 cards, so it's very likely he'll be able to get rid of Tezzeret as well. But I mean, this is a 5/5 now. This will become a 5/5 most likely. Red, huh? Another aggro deck. Figure of Destiny, sure. It's a blocker. So we'll make this a creature as well. And then obviously swing with them all. He has to block. I don't even think he has a decent block here. Sure, that doesn't really work. I made that mistake myself once. By accident though, I knew how it worked, but sure. The 1 damage that's gonna deal to this is gonna be dealt to you. So now it's gonna be really hard for him to get through that. So he's at 1. It gets bonfire somehow. I don't know how this kind of deck is gonna get rid of this without killing itself. It's very likely he just burns this. Bonfire doesn't even do this because then that deals damage to him again. And Vraska, Treachery into Rifting Cloudskate to then Vraska aways the Johnny. Was pretty nice. So the guy played 5 cards, we played 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We basically played 5 as well, but you know, these with this. He was stuck on mana, I think. Although, you know, he wasn't really stuck on mana, he just had a slow draw. I had a slow draw. Like I played 4 of these, and I didn't have a single one. But I guess this one should be 1-0 up, and we should be going to sideboarding. Unless my opponent has a plan here. He does not. Like, Parallax Wave would have been a solution. Given that my opponent plays aggro, I don't want Nether Void nor Negator in, like, Negator and then he balls it or something, like, yay. Multitail Masticore is pretty okay, but I don't think it's needed. Can't really play this because it's white. Can play this, but I don't really want that either. So we are gonna keep our deck as is. If you had Thoughtseize, we would keep it in, of course. I think this hand is okay on the draw. We have Serendip Efreet and Old Man of the Sea. We also have Coalition Relic to power out something. Either Vial is an okay 1-drop for me, to be honest. Because, yes, Either Vial does give him tempo, but it just isn't that great. And that is actually an okay draw. We just need to draw a land in the next 2 draws. And then we can either Coalition Relic, or we can play Ifrit or Old Man of the Sea. Given that my opponent isn't doing anything, it's again better for me. Let's suspend this. Let's check it out though. Check it out. So opponents probably opts this as well. Up to 2. Then decides to what? Finally play something? Anything that Old Man of Sea can steal is pretty nice for me. So he doesn't do anything, only has 2 mana apparently. So let's always heal to that. It's an okay draw, but not a nuts. I'd rather have Serendip Efreet here to put pressure on him. The guy doesn't have anything. He very likely has Incinerate here with this kind of mana. He did want to play 2-drop, but figured he could have the burn up plus using Ether File for his 2-drop. So I've put my opponent on Incinerate, which is the reason why I don't play Old Man of the Sea over Efreet, because that's a wood. This is an okay 2-drop for him, to be honest, because it's very unlikely I'll be drawing more, but because it's very likely a deck like mine is drawing more than 1 card every turn. Because I do play blue. It just isn't the case in my situation. Plus it's a 3 power for 2 mana. But I mean, I am winning this race. Like if he attacks here, I'm just slam blocking. So we take 1. We basically start trading here, right? So I guess we play Old Man of the Sea. And then not attack, figuring that if we go to late game we win. We can attack though. Like I think I'm willing to trade 1 time here, given that we do have Rifting Cloudscape coming in next turn. The only downside is that he does have Ether Vial for 3 and then for 4, so you could have something like Flametongue Kavu. So if Rifting Cloudscape comes in, I probably want to bounce the Vial. But we do have 5 flying power. Like even him having Vial should not automatically make it a win for him. He is also stuck at 2 lands, so I'm also stuck at 3 lands. But if I draw land, then Treachery becomes alive, so there's that. Very curious what he's gonna drop here, because we haven't seen anything yet. Flicker Wisp, sure. It's targeting what exactly? Old Man of the Sea. Okay. So that gives it protection for a turn or something. Like I don't see why that is ever relevant. And this is flying though, and he can't actually cast it anymore. So he actually decides to attack with it. Brings me down to that. Then Old Man of the Sea comes back. Rifting Cloudscape resolves. So we cast this. We bounce this. In response, he probably puts in like Flametongue Kavu. Hero of Platehold. That's a nice one. And that's a nice one to be stealing as well. Could have kept black open for Vampiric, but I wouldn't really know what a Vampiric for. Could have Vampiric for Forest and then played Garruk and kill this. I think given that he has this, we actually want to, you know, just keep these behind. And then see what we do with it. Like, but the fact that we can treachery this next turn, plus have actually an extra mana as well. What is this? Figure of Destiny. Okay, that's gonna be mine. So full auto attack is actually not that beneficial. It's gonna deal me 7. I can steal the figure and actually block this, so it's gonna deal me less. I don't think playing the figure there is ever correct. Firebolt. Lightning Bolt. It is Firebolt. Okay. So he should attack with everything. He should stack it correctly, I hope. He does. Okay. Okay. We wanna steal this. Then block and block. In which case we take 7. We tap this to add a counter. Yeah, let's untap this. So we'll add blue, play Treachery on that. Untap. No. Untap 5 lands and play Spells Guides. And then we have full control now. We already had like full control, but we basically have 7 mana in a few turns. Like as soon as we draw lands, we have 7 mana. So we could go for it, but I don't think we need to. We can just hope to draw it. Like I think playing Vampiric at this point is pretty terrible. So we definitely want to be generating green. Playing the Garruk, I guess. I think we kill a creature. Although, nah, 3/3 is better. And then we attack with the hero, of course. So let's stack it correctly. And this way we're putting up an insane amount of pressure on our opponents. Stealing a soldier might be worth it. Like steal a soldier. So he finally has 3 mana now. Which is gonna be Council Judgment, and he's gonna vote for Treachery. So let's choose hero then. So finally find a way where Council Judgment is pretty good. Because, you know, Treachery would give back his hero, but in this case, you know, we just take care of it by saying, well, if you vote for Treachery, we vote for Hero of Bladehold. Great card, outside of that single situation there, I think. Target opponent whenever a creature attacks you, 5/5. Okay, so basically a GG card. I don't think my opponent anticipated that because he has no lands. GG. Okay, GG, bro. So we go 1-0 up, and I'll see you guys round 2.